The WINSTREAK event is here, and I'm gonna get my emblem with motherfucking ABOMASNOW. This Pokemon is criminally underrated. With 120 HP, ABOMASNOW's Mega Punch will deal 80 damage for 3 energy. This may seem extremely average, but the key lies in his ability, Bigger Link, which allows ABOMASNOW to attack with just 2 water energy if Arceus is on the board. This essentially makes ABOMASNOW a slightly weaker version of Starmie EX, without being an EX Pokemon himself. Which means if we send ABOMASNOW in after Manaphy goes down, if they manage to KO him, our opponent will still need 1 more point in order to win. Today's deck is a water bulky offense with access to both ramp and heal. We ideally lead off with Manaphy, Oceanic Gift, and build up our heavy hitters in the back. Arceus EX is our main win condition. This Pokemon definitely feels like the new Pikachu EX, sitting at the top of the meta, being a part of many different builds. So yeah, Arceus, good. Don't really need to ramble more about it, really. Palkia is our 7th basic Pokemon, giving us an alternate win condition that can hit harder than Arceus, working super well alongside Manaphy, while also providing us with a 1 energy attacker, all in 1 basic. Speaking of 1 energy attacks, Snover is actually anti-meta, as his Ice Shard attack will deal a total of 40 damage to fighting types, who are very common now as the primary counter to Arceus. Our supporters are Double Leaf, Double Irida, and 1 copy of Cyrus. Leaf is crucial as it allows us to pivot our Pokemon quickly, enabling us to correct bat openers and use our EX basic as walls to then retreat into our attacker. Irida enhances our lineup's resilience, allowing us to dodge 2-hit KOs on our beefy Pokemon and play around endgame Cyrus. Speaking of Cyrus, we obviously run him to set up that classic endgame winning play. Oftentimes, Double Giant Cape turns a lost game into victory, helping us survive high-end attacks. And no, way to outplay Misty. It doesn't work on Arceus, and honestly, even if it did, I'd rather run supporter cards that will provide value and tempo for us consistently. This deck feels amazing. Highly competitive, yet slightly edgy as well. If you want a more unique deck that will get you that WINSTREAK emblem, look no further. Alright, enough yapping. Let's get that emblem. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get that 5 win streak with none other than your boy ABOMASNOW. And Arceus. As, yeah, water without Misty, Mogwai style. Let's see how we do. Let's do this. Gusted Big. We're going second against water. Okay, so we got some water on water action. We do have the Manaphy lead. They could run something like a red card. We do have Leaf anyways, to sort of like counter. So I am going to drop my double Snover going second, as we run into a Palkia right off the bat. We want to be finding not only ABOMASNOW but also Arceus. But you know, when you run into a water deck, like normally I don't play around red card, but against water, when you go into something like all-in Articuno, 18 trainer Articuno is still quite common. And that deck can actually fit red card in its slot, but it seems to be a standard water deck. And they have a powerful opener. We have a Manaphy opener, but we are requiring some pieces here. They found essentially everything. We are gonna Oceanic Gift here and hope for the best. Let's see. They leaf into Manaphy, which is rough for us. The ideal top deck here would be Professor's Research into ABOMASNOW and Arceus, so I can immediately respond to this. We find Palkia instead. And we're going to deploy it and just go for another ramping effect here. We may not have Arceus, but we do have enough energy to attack with the ABOMASNOW when we send it in anyways. They go for the classic Misty. All or nothing. I really don't understand like playing Misty in an event like this. Now I do understand it. That just kind of like wins them the game on the spot. It's Abomasnow's top deck or bust. As simple as that, really. I'm gonna damage this Starmie with the Ice Shard. It's very minimal damage, but it allows me to go for Cyrus the following turn. The plan is simple here. We have a Cyrus, and we're gonna try to surprise them. As long as they don't have a Sabrina, with this Palkia into Cyrus. That's the game plan here. We put the Giant Cape onto the Palkia. And then we Dimensional Storm, and we try to capitalize on the Menifee after. We die to Sabrina. Nothing else, really. So... And of course, them having healing as well. Yep. They do have it. And another freaking Misty. Well, we have to play around another Cyrus. Them having a Cyrus. I'm gonna resort to Abomasnow here. I'm going to Leaf. And if they have everything, they have everything, man. But they have one card in hand, so I gotta go for this. I gotta go for this Mega Punch and try to 2-hit kill this Palkia. If they have a Cyrus on top of all these things, then I just, you know, it is what it is. One card Vaporeon. Oh! Abomasnow! Oh, Abomasnow! Abomasnow! Clutch! Let's go! Oh, baby! God, I was way too intense for first game. Like, double heads Misty, bro. Misty free wins. Oh my goodness. They had a way better opener than we did. Oh my God. God, that was way too intense for like game one. Are you kidding me? Oh, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna queue into this event, and in game one, I'm gonna lose to a Misty. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I need a bit of a breather. All right. Oh my God. That was intense. Round two. All right, round two. Against Tralfus. We're going first this time. Against Water again. Against Water again. We do have the Snover and the Arceus. We have a good opener. We're going first, though. We'll see what we're up against here. We don't have Irida. Okay, it's not what I thought. Still, finding a Cape or an Irida would be really good. We got double Pokeball here. If we find Palkia, we have a pretty solid setup. If we find Snover, we can develop double Snover as well. We have Manaphy, though. Where it drops Nova and Arceus. We're going to keep the other slot open. It's important for us to have all these basic Pokemon because it allows us to... In order not to give them a free kill here, I think I'm going to Leaf into the other Manaphy. Because I have another Leaf in hand, so I'm going to make use of that. And I'm going to keep this Manaphy healed so that a Pidgeotto can't finish me off here. Yeah, Pidgeotto would have been able to kill me here. And if I top deck ABOMASNOW, we're game. An ABOMASNOW top deck would be insane here because it would allow me to one-shot Pidgeotto and essentially just it would be a game-winning draw here. ABOMASNOW! Okay, no ABOMASNOW. I'm gonna place the energy here, and I'm going to Manaphy again. ABOMASNOW would have been insane, but I think the plan is to just like let this Manaphy go down, not leave my ABOMASNOW exposed, try to buy myself one more turn before, because I'm pretty certain they have the Pidgeot in hand. They have a lot of cards in hand. They Leaf. Interesting. I can one-shot this now, but the problem is with the Rocky Helmet, even with the cape, I'll be at 120 HP, which means a Pidgeot kills me. So I'm going to use ABOMASNOW to break through this. In case things get weird and I need to pivot this ABOMASNOW, I'm going to put the energy onto it. They go for the Cyclone. Me playing that other Manaphy kind of like really clogged me and prevented me from building up a second Arceus. But this Cyrus top deck really helps us seal the deal. By placing it here, putting an energy onto it, and using Cape. With Cape, we can Ultimate Force the Pidgeot and resort to Cyrus for the win. We will survive the Scattering Cyclone even at maximum force. This is why Double Cape is really important in this deck. It allows Arceus Okay, there's quite a bit of healing there, but there's no way they can heal up to... Like, even with Irina and Double Potion, they just can't heal back up to put themselves out of range. I mean, with Double Potion... No, but then they can't Cyrus the same turn. So there's actually no way. This Cyrus seals the deal again. That was a bit spooky. If I would have drawn ABOMASNOW earlier, that would have been such an easy win. But afterwards, like, that Druddigon was a problem. They try to run from us, and we got the Cyrus, which allows us to not succumb to Pidgeot. Conceding coming in 3, 2. They're already disconnected. Never mind. Alright. Okay. Pidgeot down. I repeat, Pidgeot down. ABOMASNOW bringing to the Druddigon. Arceus taking down the final boss. And that is 2 wins, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 so far. There we go. Neat. Jash Browns will be our 3rd opponent. We're going first. What are we facing this time? Electric. We have a Palkia lead, which is not ideal against Electric, but we do have Leaf. We need some more basics before anything, so let's go for the research first. Okay. And we find the Snover. Problem is with this Rocky Helmet, I have to draw. And I have to hope for an Arceus top deck. We played 1 Pokeball, so there's 2 Arceus and 1 Pokeball in my deck. So I think the best odds here is just like pivot away with this Palkia, like use it to sponge the hit. And then with Cape, we can threaten the ABOMASNOW with 2 kills, with 2 a KO. We do top deck Arceus, okay. So here's what we do. Energy onto ABOMASNOW. Cape onto ABOMASNOW. Because otherwise with the Rocky Helmet, we die to the Pikachu. We Leaf. And we Mega Punch. Actually, we don't need the Cape. I forgot we're not weak to Electric. But still, if they have Magnezone, we survive that too. So they could Lieutenant Search here. They Sabrina instead. We bring in Arceus. We have another Leaf. We have another Leaf, which is huge. The question is, who do we place the energy on to? The answer is the Arceus, so we're gonna Leaf here. Place an energy on to you. We're gonna pivot into ABOMASNOW. I'm gonna Cape on this Arceus in case they like Cyrus with the Magneton. And I'm gonna Mega Punch the Pikachu. I'm gonna hope they don't draw into Magnezone here. They put a cape. Okay, do you have a Magnezone? Oh, they don't. That's huge. That's huge. Getting this hit off here is so important. We can thin our deck out of another Manaphy or an Arceus potentially. We could focus on healing the Palkia. What if they Cyrus us? I mean, they have to Cyrus us before that. Anyways. I think we have to go for the finish with our Arceus here. So we place the energy on to you with Irida. And we Mega Punch. This Abomasnow putting in the massive work right here. There we go. There we go. Abomasnow showcase, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot for a moment that I wasn't weak to electric. That's also one of the perks of combining Abomasnow with like Pokemon like Palkia and then Arceus. Like, we don't share weaknesses. We have a bunch of different weaknesses, and that's a big deal. Ultimately, the cape still was the correct play though, because Magnezone would one-shot us after, if not. So I don't regret placing it there. But holy crap, really good showcase of Abomasnow and Leaf. This is why we run 2 copies of Leaf. Really, really key here. And now, we got 3. All right, round 4. Lily and Co. We're going second. Can I see a Manaphy? I do not see a Manaphy, but I do see a Palkia. We're not going to develop the Arceus. Okay, there's a Sudowoodo. But fighting is a matchup where Snover can put in the work. Fighting Snover. I don't know if I said Snover or Sudowoodo. Okay, Shaman and Sudowoodo. Snover. Bit of an awkward opener here. I need to hit this 3 times. With the Rocky Helmet, the combination of the Rocky Helmet and that, they'll be able to 3-shot me. I do need to power through this. I do one-shot it with Abomasnow, but I just don't have the Snover. I'm gonna drop the Arceus because I may lure them into getting the hit off of this. I'd have to attack, right? I one-shot this with Abomasnow. I need Snover. Rita also helps. If I can heal, okay, so with 120, 140, I take 1 more hit from this and then it goes down. So 1 more hit from this, that's a total of like 90 damage. So I can focus on building up the Arceus. I can Irida now. And I can slash again. They find Riolu. I want to play Arita now because I haven't played Professor's Research yet. So if I top deck it, I want to be able to play it. So I need to play it early, even though I could potentially get more value out of it. Having 2 Professor Research in the deck means I cannot fall under the supporter restraints. Yeah, we expected that, so we have Leaf to counter that. There's a Snover. Ice Shard kills this. And if I'm at 70 HP, I will be able to survive. I thought I was going to run out of time there for a moment. I put the cape onto Arceus because that way, if they have Lucario into Cyrus, my Arceus survives. This cape was so that I would survive the, there's the Arceus. The Cyrus, but I survived this. My Arceus survives this. And I can now retreat, bring you back. And I shard you. We survived this hit as well. This double cape, as you can see, was absolutely crucial. I would like to find another Snover. Perfect. We Mega Punch. And we're able to get rid of Lucario that way. And now they're Marshadow. Like these two Marshadows from this point onwards will be very weak. I just have to be mindful of a second Arceus. I'm not vulnerable to them. I just need to not die to a second Arceus. Like a second Cyrus. A second Cyrus would really suck here. Otherwise, this Nova dealing 40 damage to the Marshadow allows me to set up a kill with Cyrus no matter what. I just need them to not have a second Cyrus. We played around the first Cyrus. They played Sabrina and Cyrus. Shaman is definitely an interesting inclusion to his deck. It's pretty good actually. Like it allows you to pivot your Sudowoodo a lot easier. Like it's very clever. Like this is definitely a clever opponent. Like this is clever deck building. Like Shaman with Sudowoodo, and you know to correct Marshadow openings as well. Okay, Sudowoodo. No, I don't think they have Cyrus. They just pivot. They just pivot, and we don't even need to Cyrus. Because my boy ABOMASNOW, the MVP of today, the absolute MVP, holy, this Pokemon's amazing, comes in and wins. Let's go! 4-0! Yu-Gi-Oh! Ugh! God! And you guys see, like, the Snover. The Snover is so good in this meta because there's a lot of fighting decks countering Arceus. And with Snover, we punished those fighting decks trying to counter our Arceus. Like, this Pokemon is slept on to a degree that is ridiculous. Let's get it. Let's get it. One more. Ladies and gentlemen, one more. All right, Toasty shall be our final boss. We're going second against Grass. Okay, we do have that Manaphy lead. And we're only going to deploy it so that they can't Sabrina us early. This line of play here only makes us vulnerable to a red card, which most people don't play. I do know some Dialga players play Mars, which is actually really good. Like, if you play Dialga, you should definitely be playing Mars. We may get blown back by Executor, though. Like, this is a good opener, but Executor going first is an absolute monster. They play Execute, they play Superior, though, so they're combining Execute with... Okay, that's a lot of Pokemon. It's not the all-in Executor deck. I'm nervous, yes. Yes, because if I lose, I have to start all over again. And I don't want to do that. Okay. Pokeball. Maybe get us a Palkia for a little bit of diverse options. No. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to develop you. We're going to develop you because these are going to be our 2 targets here. I don't want to play this other Manaphy, though. Or the Snover. I want to keep that slot open. We're going to go for the Oceanic Gift. And hope to draw an ABOMASNOW. Okay, there's Servine. Do they have Executor? They do. We're at the mercy of the coin flips here, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the mercy. Oh, God, this is... Okay, okay, we survive. I really want to top deck ABOMASNOW. We do not, though. I think my best play is to actually drop the Manaphy. Play towards the better odds, essentially. To try to avoid... Like, if they flip tails again, we're going to be able to survive that and preserve our points. And go for the Oceanic Gift again. They may knock us out here. Or not. Okay, we preserve the point. We're clogged up, though. ABOMASNOW would be neat. But now I want to send in Arceus. Now I definitely just want to send in Arceus and hit this as hard as I possibly can. With the ultimate force. Here we go. That Manaphy swap to preserve points so that when Arceus goes down, it's not game over for us. We haven't found ABOMASNOW. They have Celebi with that, though. I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. If I top deck ABOMASNOW, I can pivot out. Don't get me wrong, Irita's not bad. But it's not what I need. Clogging myself up here may have cost me. But to be honest, not really, because they'll be able to... It's going to come down to coin flips. It's going to come down to coin flips. I needed a cape or something as well. I can always Cyrus this later. I can't risk it. I can't risk it to a coin flip if I can avoid it. I need to buy time. I need ABOMASNOW. Like right now, I need ABOMASNOW. God damn it, man. Of course, we didn't drew a single professor's research. Like, the odds are really good for next turn. There's something in Celebi. Do they have a cape? Oh my god, they don't. Wait, that's a huge blunder. That's a huge blunder. They got impatient and gave me the Arceus kill here. At this point, if this Arceus goes down, I die. So I may want to pivot into this. I'll play a Snover. But 100 health, I'm safe. I need to control the rolls here. Even tonight, or I could top deck Irida as well, but I need a Tails here. Okay. Irida, I need Irida. I need Irida. Irida, please, Irida. Okay. I can't bank this on a 50-50, right? If I pivot into the Manaphy, or if I pivot into the Snover, it just leaves me vulnerable to an Arceus, though. Do I have to bank it on a 50-50, 50%? Snover. You were gonna miss, but we can't possibly know that. Okay. Maybe I should have placed the energy onto this. I mean, I still have a bunch of leaves in my deck, though. There's one. Cape doesn't make a difference here. I just need one more turn. I'm going to replay double Erica. I just need to have Cyrus this turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, a potion. A potion. A little bit more healing. Okay, but again, they can only have one more potential potion unless they play two already. Let's go! Oh, God, those tens. Oh, they kind of blew it, sending Celebi in early. And we had trouble with our draws here. Oh, God, but the RNG gods have been with us. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Leaf. I wanted to place the energy onto Manaphy because I could heal it with Irida and prevent it from getting Cyrused. That's why I put the energy on the Manaphy, in case anybody's wondering. Let's go! Let's go 5-0! Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me... Down, I'm so lightheaded, like, I don't even know... Okay. I got down for a moment. What if I gotta handle myself there? Okay. Okay, we did it. Oh, baby, we did it. There we go. ABOMASNOW, ladies and gentlemen. You guys saw the work that ABOMASNOW put in. The Ice Shard onto the Fighting type matchup. giving us that really strong hit against that. ABOMASNOW essentially being a little bit of a less powerful Starmie EX that's not an EX Pokemon, and putting in the mad work in this build. Palkia as a one-off is really important. You've seen in some cases like threatening the Dimensional Storm in slower matchups definitely goes a long way, and she's a great target for Manaphy too. And I mean, oh no, it's an Arceus deck. I'm not gonna act like I've innovated the craziest thing here, but I haven't really seen people play ABOMASNOW, and I think he's incredibly underrated. Definitely good enough to get you an emblem. So, on our first try, fuck yeah, baby! Oh my god, with ABOMASNOW, the thumbnail. I'm hyped because I was nervous. Like if I have to record, and if the moment I lose, I have to start all over again, bro. Like that makes me anxious as fuck. Huge weight off my shoulders. All right, you know, this is I'm not really a huge fan of this format. If you run into it and you just like get mistied or just get this crazy RNG against you and you lose a match and you have to start all over again, don't get discouraged. Just jump back at it. You know, eventually, if you play correctly and you have a solid deck, you'll be able to get it. It's a matter of time, really. But don't think any less of your, like, even the best players can just get completely blown out. In Pokemon Pocket, like, RNG is a massive element. Matchups as well. And, you know, coin flips, RNG, like I said, you know, not just like your draws, but who goes first or second in a specific matchup. Like, all these things matter. And with cards like Misty, it's just, I think ranked will be actually more healthy than this because ranked will reward consistency. Rewarding win streaks in a game like this, I just don't feel like it's correct. And, you know, a lot of people are going to naturally stress out over this. I wouldn't stress out so much if I wasn't a content creator. You know, I would just like take my time and do whatever. But happy to get it out of the way. Love you. Have a soul day. Thank you for watching. Leave a like for motherfucking ABOMASNOW. I'll see you guys tomorrow.